Hi guys, my name's Kylie and welcome to my channel. So a little update on the garden. We have the first little saplings, there's one there. Another one here, here, there, one there, one over there, one here. The rockmelon hasn't done anything yet, nor has the pumpkin. And this is like a really big achievement for me because everything I plant seems to die. So to see little seedlings growing, that's so great. Woohoo! Got a parcel today from home filled with chips because my second cousin loves salt and vinegar chips, so we bought her some, and in the mail came my certificate for donating blood. Good evening guys. So today we went to my second cousin's house to fix her fly screen, or in Japanese amido. So there was a big rip in it, so they couldn't open the window to let fresh air in and stuff like that, otherwise all the bugs and insects will come in. So when they thought it was like quite hard to do, and I was like, oh no, I can do it. My father taught me last year how to do them and we did them around our house, so went to do that today. We went to Komedi, which is a warehouse, sort of like Bunnings in Australia. So we went there, and then when we arrived I didn't realise there's such a massive range of sizes. So we had to go back to her place, took out the fly screen, measured it, went back to Komedi, bought all the equipment, went back to their place, and then we put it in so it's looking brand new. They can now open the window and everything. So after that we went to pick up her nephews, from the day, it's like after school care facility. So we picked them up, went back to their place, stayed there for about half an hour. They absolutely love baseball, and so baseball in Japanese is yakyu. So we ended up watching baseball on TV. They told me a few things about it and stuff like that, and came back to my grandparents' place for dinner. And then today at around 8:30 there was a earthquake. So it was about a magnitude 3.3 in Saitama, which is the next prefecture over. Even though it was next prefecture, we still felt it here in Sano. So that's the third earthquake that I've personally felt while we've been here in Tochigi. So yeah, and that's been only a little over a month. So, but even though it's the third one in Tochigi, there's I think been 4 that's earthquakes that's happened while I've been in Japan. The other one was I think last week in a next prefecture over, I think west, but we didn't feel it here in Tochigi, which was good. Yeah, I don't think it was that big of a magnitude, but yeah, the thing about like earthquakes is like you feel them, you see them, like you see the building shaking, you can feel it in the ground, but you can also hear it. Like personally for me, the most scariest part about an earthquake is hearing it. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I think like you can hear it in the building shaking, all the stuff in the building shaking. And in Japan they have like roller shutter doors, and like the roller shutters on the windows, and those roller shutters rattle so much when there's an earthquake, so you can hear it, see it and feel it. Yeah, and so I'll keep you guys updated if there's more stuff like earthquakes, or hopefully there's no tsunamis while I'm here. But yeah, if there's more earthquakes, I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys didn't know, you may or may not know, my family and I actually arrived in Japan at 6 a.m. on March 11th, 2011, the day of the massive tsunami in Tohoku and Fukushima. So we actually arrived here, got to our grandparents' place, went for lunch, came back here, and then there was the earthquake. And like, I think that's the first earthquake I can actually remember. Like, maybe before came to Japan, there were probably earthquakes, but I was too young to remember. So that's the first earthquake I actually remember happening, and it was like so big, and we had no power for 2 days, so we did not know about like the tsunami or anything. We actually didn't know until we got the message from, when we got out the electricity back, we got like an influx of messages from everybody saying, oh, are you alright? Are you alive? What's going on? Are you guys safe? And we're like, oh, what's going on? Turn on the news and there was a tsunami, and all the nuclear power plants were blowing up. So where we live, my grandparents' house is actually connected to the nuclear power plants. That's why we had no power. And to help like with the strain on the last few remaining power plants, they actually had scheduled blackouts for months after the tsunami, just like around all these little towns that were connected to that power plant. They had scheduled blackouts for like a day or two, where everything was turned off, all the traffic lights, people's houses, all the power was turned off, and you could not use anything, just so the last few wouldn't blow up. But yeah, if you guys want to know more about that experience, leave a little comment below. But yeah, hopefully I'll keep you guys updated about the earthquakes. Hopefully there's not too many more, but it's sort of inevitable being on a tectonic plate. Like in Australia, you get all the deadly plants and animals, and in Japan, you get earthquakes. So yeah, I'm off to bed. Good night. Welcome to Yokohama. We're in front of the Yokohama baseball stadium. All the flags and everything are out, so I think there's a baseball game today, a big one, because there's so many people in Yokohama team gear lining up. Hi guys, welcome to Chinatown in Yokohama. Welcome to the red brick warehouses in Yokohama, otherwise known as Akarenga Soko in Japanese. These used to be the custom inspection houses for all the ships that used to pull into the bay. Now they've been converted into a family and date spots with lots of shops as well as restaurants, and sometimes they hold events like a beer fest as well as a skating rink during the winter. How cool is this? It's like a moving machine display in the front window of the museum. Welcome to the Cup Noodles Museum in Yokohama. In this photo, these are all fireworks that were being sold at a convenience store. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you want to see more travel vlogs of Japan, and if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. See you next time. Bye!